Hey friends, I've been asked a lot recently about what other instruments I play aside from the handpan and Rav, so I wanted to share 5 of the 40 instruments that I know how to play. I might even know more, I haven't counted them recently. But first up is the Persian Setar. This instrument is a very similar shape to the balama saz. Persian instrument. There's a lot of instruments in this family. It's kind of in the lute family of instruments. In fact, the word lute comes from the Arabic word el-ut, which became lute when the Europeans took it, or took the shape and added frets to it. So this is the Setar. Next up we have the amazing Afghani Rubab. And the Rubab is made out of one solid piece of mulberry wood. And this one is an Afghani style. There is a style that's played in northern Indian music. And I've heard it played in Carnatic music, but not commonly. It's actually in a similar shape to a sarod, which is an instrument that has a metal fretboard that you play with your nails. The Rubab is fretted, and I think at some point in history, because of these cutaways, it was actually a bowed instrument that was adapted to what this is. The interesting thing about the Rubab is that along with the 3 main strings that you're fretting, it has a whole set of sympathetic strings, and kind of in the same way a sitar has extra strings, it has 3 higher strings that you can use for sort of rhythmic accompaniment when you're playing. So super interesting instrument. And this is what it sounds like. Alright, our next instrument is the HurdyGurdy. And this is essentially a wheel violin. So it has keys, this one's chromatic, and as you press down on the keys, it depresses the string that passes through here. And this is an instrument that was originally played by people who were not so wealthy in the Middle Ages, and eventually became more of a court instrument and gained popularity mainly in France, and then it traveled all over the place as well. But this is a HurdyGurdy, so it's someone who created a CNC blueprint that you can purchase and create yourself. This one I bought pre-constructed, but it's an amazing thing because it's typically extremely expensive to get a HurdyGurdy. So this solves some of the cost issues. This was under $700 when I bought it on sale. So let's take a listen to the HurdyGurdy. So the interesting thing about a HurdyGurdy, aside from having the 3 strings, is that there's something called a dog on here. So when you apply pressure to the crank on this side, you get to hear this almost like a buzzing sound, and people will use that as a sort of percussive element in their playing. So if I was playing something, pretty fun. All right, so next up on our list is it's kind of like a marimba. It's a xylophone that has these openings, these sound columns that match the pitch of the upper part of the instrument. And this is an instrument by Freenote, which is a company you can purchase them from online. I'm not associated with them, but I just really like their instruments. And they make these in all different scales. This is a minor scale, and this is what it sounds like. Last but not least is the Kora, and this beauty is an African harp. It's an amazing, amazing instrument made out of a big gourd and animal skin top. And it's an instrument that I wanted to play for probably 20 years or so, so I'm very grateful to have this in my hands now. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video and you want to hear more about a particular instrument, maybe a more in-depth look or a more in-depth song, let me know. And if you want to see the rest of the 35 instruments that I play, make sure to comment and let me know what you'd like to hear next. Stay well, friends.